Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank you all for joining us on this episode of Chill with Jim, where it is always business up top and pajamas on the bottom. Ooh, I just disappeared there. Uh, so
Glad your
we're still
pants didn't
keeping,
disappear.
me too, me too. So we are still rocking the pajama bottoms, bringing you a big helping of chill with a little bit of holiday spice on top of it for everyone today. So, I am your host, Jim McCarthy, and I am the client advocate for Strix, Louisiana. My job is to make sure that our clients are set up with the best equipment, the best software, and the best IT solutions to help make sure that their businesses are running at optimal efficiency. We also have David DeArmond, the owner of Strix Louisiana, with us.
Hey, everybody, David DeOrman, owner of Strix LA. It's my job as the owner to make sure that all of our employees have enough money to buy some nice gifts and gadgets for their family and their boss uh, come holiday season.
All right, sounds like bonuses for everybody then. I'll be waiting on that one. Uh, so, a little bit about Strix. We believe that there is always a better, simpler, more secure way to do just about everything in this world. And so, what that means is we are constantly searching and adapting our processes to make sure that we do indeed have the best solutions in place. Now, we believe that part of this responsibility is to help educate our clients as well as others out there, some of you in Facebook land, uh, about the current resources they have in place. We want to bring some awareness to current security risks that are happening, and then just talk about general IT trends in the world today. And actually, we have a special one today that's all about the best 2020 tech and electronic gifts you can get for your loved ones or you can put on your list to Santa. So we're doing this a little bit earlier than planned because with the virus these days going all around, they've actually opened up Black Friday sales. They are current, David, they're currently going on, right?
Yeah, they've been going on for like 2 weeks now. We scheduled this chill with Jim for the Wednesday before Black Friday. I mean, it was going to fit perfect, right? And I think like that evening that we decided that, or the next day, we started getting notices and everything on Facebook saying, "Hey, here's a Black Friday sale starting today." Whoa, wait a minute. I guess we're moving up that chill with Jim.
So we did push it to the front of the schedule to make sure that everybody could get in on some of those deals. And actually, if you see behind me here, I'm coming to you live from the Millennium Falcon because we searched the entire galaxy for the best tech and electronic gifts that you or your loved ones could have this year.
Even galaxies far, far away.
Even galaxies far, far away. I did try to stick kind of close though. I only hit about 3 galaxies. So if we would have had it at a normal time, I probably would have traveled most of the universe. But
Yeah, certainly.
yes. So to start it off, give you a little bit of insight into what we'll be doing today. I've categorized things into a few different categories, and within those categories, we're going to highlight some of this year's best presents for those technology lovers out there. So first, we're going to actually go ahead and start with the kiddos. So what's going to be a great gift for to get your children, to get your kids? And so I am going to share my screen here. Just 1 second. All right, and share. And David, you can see that okay?
I can, yes.
All right, so we're gonna start with toys and things for the little kiddos out there. And what better way to start than a Barbie astrophysicist doll? Now, you think about all of these years, Barbie has had a lot of jobs over the course of her 60 plus years of history. But this year, she is promoting the importance of having women in the field of science. And this is actually National Geographic co-branded. So it's pretty awesome that they did do a collaboration on this. And what they did is they outfitted Barbie with a stylish nebula pattern dress, and they gave her a professional looking telescope. So this allows kids to play out their favorite astronomical discoveries while knowing they can look cool while doing it. So, and this Barbie's about 12 bucks right now, but everybody thinks it's going to be a big hit, especially with the young astronaut that has been in the news lately, and I can't remember her name. Should have wrote it down. You know, David?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, she's a
Missed
young
that story.
astronaut. Yeah, young astronaut who I think she's like 18 or 19. But so the next on the list is, which I couldn't believe that these were actually still happening. The Tamagotchi is still out there. And like I said, I really couldn't believe the Tamagotchi is still around. This was the coolest electronic to have when I was in third grade. So you might have some fond memories out there of feeding and cleaning up after your original Tamagotchi. But this one for today's new updated Tamagotchi, it actually has some new gameplay and some new updates. So now you can also take not only feed your pet, take your pet for a walk, but you can also play little mini games with your Tamagotchi pet. You can visit places and find items to buy for your Tamagotchi. That's pretty cool. They actually did make it a little bit more social, and you can actually Bluetooth connect with other children who have Tama pets to where you can actually share the environment with someone else, with your friend. They do say they even have a mating feature on this one where you can have multiple generations of adorable virtual creatures. Only $49.
Okay.
Yep,
I'm,
yep.
I'm, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm curious about that last feature there. That sounds like a different kind of toy.
It really does. It really does. So the next one we'll be talking about is one of my favorites that we found. So those of you, I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I still have, from when I was growing up, about 70 unopened Star Wars action figures in their boxes in my parents' basement as we speak. That's going to be my retirement. So I'm glad I did that when I was young, but they are not opened. I never opened one of those things. So this one plays to my heartstrings a little bit. This is the Baby Yoda, or the child they call it, from the Mandalorian series, and it's been a big hit. What you can do now is you can bring a Baby Yoda home to your family. It's actually an interactive toy, so it cries, it coos, and it blinks, just like the one on the Mandalorian series. You can actually bring it home. It doesn't control the force like it does in the TV shows, but you don't have to travel to another galaxy to get it. Your kids will enjoy interacting with it, and it will be a perfect. It'll be perfect for the next time that they play Mandalorian at your house. The Baby Yoda is $59 at most stores. Uh, and what looking at these toys for sure. There's a trend here that has net like they're using the same trends as when I was young, because we had this thing come out that was called a Furby.
Kirby. Yeah.
And the Furby was this big hit. You couldn't, they sold out of Furbies before Christmas hit. And people were selling these Furbies for like $200 to desperate parents who needed a Furby. And this is what this reminds me of. This is called a Pomsies Loomies. So the original Pomsies were cute and cuddly, but these Loomies actually they take it up a notch by adding in color and lighting that adapt to the world around them. So each Lumi actually has a color sensor that can read whatever color it's next to. And the fuzzy creature will actually change into the color that you associate it with. So it actually comes with some built-in games as well that will ask kids to look for certain colors in the world. And then you can actually put the little creature next to that color. It'll make some music and some noises. So kids will actually be able to experiment with different sounds and different colors, and they can make up their own mini dance party, they say. So besides that, you can wind down after a long day and brush the long hair and get ready for bed that way. That's only $33 right now. For our next one, it's a little bit more interactive. This is for younger kids, babies that are growing up in a world of smart assistants right now. Um, you know, they're already children are already used to talking to objects, electronics, and having them respond. So this Laugh and Learn Babble and Wobble Hub is a toy. It's a toy that's designed to emulate all the smart speakers you might have around your home. But this one, it's not going to play like favorite songs or anything. Instead, it's designed to respond to your child's noises, to the coos of your child, which will then play some sort of music or some sort of sound that will help them learn. So it's kind of like a smart assistant that's definitely on a level where the younger kids can kind of interact with it. Only 11 bucks. So a pretty cool learning tool there. I like this one a lot. This is Lego Adventures with Mario starter kit. And after spending all day learning on Zoom, most kids, that's what they're doing these days. It's probably safe to assume that they're going to want to get away from the screen for a little bit and keep their hands occupied. So that's where Legos come into play, and they've always been great for that. But what you can do with this new set is you can actually build the same game environment that you would get out of a Mario game, and you can move your Mario through these different pieces that will create the same sound and noises that you're used to when you play the Mario game itself. So if you hit a block with your head, it'll actually make the exploding block noise, which is really cool. And you can actually pretty much move the Mario figure. There's building on sets and all this. You can move them through each level of the game as you buy more sets. It's running for $60 right now. And we also have up next, so these are pretty interactive, pretty cool. I remember similar things coming out when I was young, but it's a Brio Builder motor set. So this is kind of like your classic toy for small children, but it brings in uh, more essentials for learning and sciences. And the Builder motor sets out to kind of aim to grow as your child grows in understanding. So it still has the fun wooden blocks it can build. Your children can build things and has the colorful pieces, but this time they can actually make all of these motorized, and they can create like real life working vehicles within it. And so it's a pretty cool addition. It's a really good start for your children, especially if they're looking into getting into STEM a little bit earlier. This type of motor building will actually translate into a lot of the robotics that they'll learn later in life. And so that's running about 60 bucks right now. And we also have up next the Spin Master Ninja robots. And these robots, they don't have to, they're not intimidating like the robots we think about in the Terminator. This is actually And another important toy where it can get your kids involved in some STEM education. The robots, they're exciting, they're silly, they're fun, and you can make these little adorable ninjas do all kinds of things. They can make funny noises. The bots, you can set them up so they battle each other and give them different kind of crazy weapons, and they'll level up as they win, and they create this whole game feature within. And so that's a pretty cool one. I might have to get a pair of those for my house.
Yeah, apparently they make pancakes as well. See, spatula
Oh,
there.
the spatula, yeah. I've I know like some moms will kind of fight their little ones with a spatula when they're being bad. So I guess that's uh, a new aged weapon there. Those are only about 40 bucks right now. And then I think this is the last, yeah, this is last up for the children. And this is really cool concept. I dig this a lot. It's the power up power plane or power up paper plane kit. So paper planes, paper airplanes, you can think of as kind of a timeless pastime, and they've never really gone away. But what these allow you to do is you can actually put little engines on the airplanes that you build. So you can craft your airplanes to fly faster and farther. But what's really cool about this is you can actually attach these to balsa wood or cardboard or foam. Comes with a little kit to tell you how to build the correct airplane. And it comes with an onboard flight simulator. The airplanes can actually go on autopilot, and you can map out their flight telemetry as well. So really,
Nice.
really cool. I would have loved that. It was $80. I didn't know if you had something to add to that, David.
I don't. That's pretty cool.
I think, it's
And,
funny.
and and you said these are the kids' gifts.
These are the kids' gifts that
Okay.
surprisingly I want two or three of these to
Yeah.
come into my house too. so, um, so that finishes up for the children gifts that we wanted to kind of highlight that are tech centric this year that have gotten a lot of good reviews. Next up, we'll be looking at wearable technologies. So things we can all add and wear along to as an accessory to kind of give us that cool futuristic feel. So everybody out there should know what the Apple Watch is. Well, this year Apple has released the Watch SE, which is starting at only $280. So I think they've come a little bit more competitive with their pricing. It has a bigger screen, has the same speedy processor as the last Series 5 did, but this one will run the newest Watch OS. What's cool about this is you'll be able to use some cool new features. They do have one that has a automatic hand wash detection feature to remind you to wash your hands. Uh, it has some robust fitness tracking and helpful apps that can keep you motivated when you're doing fitness activity. The one thing that we've read is that it does lack in some of the sleep tracking tools that a lot of the other watches will give you. But with a lot of what the iPhone integrates with, it's a pretty awesome gift for those out there who love them some Apple gear. And comes with things like blood oxygen monitoring, health-based tools that can really help you engage with what you're doing physically throughout your day. In case you have someone without a Apple Watch, or I mean an iPhone, and they want to do something with a Android feature, they have the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, and so this will sync up with all of your Android devices. It's a little bit bulkier than the iPhone or the iWatch, but it has the same health tracking tools. It does have a highly rated sleep tracking tool that will help you kind of regulate your sleep while you can check in on how you've been getting good night's sleep or not. Um, what's cool also is that uh, you can start to watch and log your food and water intake, and they have suggested workouts that come with the watch, kind of the watch app that you can use. And like I said, it's a little bit bigger, but uh, it does have a rotating bezel where you can do a lot of the touch sensitivity features in that bezel. So it's not only the screen, which is something they've been raving about. This is a little bit more than the iPhone. You're looking at 340 bucks for that watch. Uh, and then we're going to get into just the straight up fitness appliances. So this is the Fitbit Sense. And what's really nice about this is it keeps tabs on your entire your overall well-being, and it will watch things, uh, your heart rate. It'll watch all of your steps throughout the day, blood oxygen monitoring, pulse monitoring, and it can actually even sense the temperature of your skin and kind of give you some recommendations or updates if you're overheating, or maybe if you're like me and it's 60 degrees out and you're freezing all the time for some reason, maybe it'll tell me there's something wrong with my skin. But it does respond to a lot of your body on its own. It has the health monitoring features. It's wearable. It's sleek. It's all got all the features of the last Fitbit with a little bit more robust um, applications that you can use. 330 bucks on that. And if you wanted to save a little bit money on another Fitbit, the Fitbit Aspire is only about 100 bucks. This one's nice because it's a lot smaller. And actually, what's great about this is it is waterproof, so you can monitor things like if you're doing laps in a pool, you can go ahead and just wear it in the pool with you, wear it in the water with you. It, the battery is supposed to last 10 days long, so that's another big feature that they're promoting this year. And you can use the Fitbit app to keep an eye on things like your menstrual cycle. You can also track your calories and other things like this. And for 100 bucks, it's a pretty good deal. Um, so a little beyond what we're looking at for the watch and stuff like this. This is a pretty awesome. Google and Samsonite came out with this. It's called the Connect Eye Smart Backpack. And what this backpack offers cyclists, hobbyists, hikers, people that are out there, students, is you can actually connect your bag to your devices, and it has a touch sensitive fiber woven into the left strap where you can control your electronics from the backpack strap itself. So it's this really cool new fabric touch sensitive that they came out with, where you can change your music, you can increase the volume, you could probably answer the phone if you'd like to your headset, all these kind of cool features. They're going to be right in the backpack itself. And it has normal features like a backpack has, where you can put a bunch of stuff inside of it. It's got a sturdy outside, so you don't have to worry if you're stuffing it under the seat in the plane about your stuff getting wrecked. It will hold a laptop up to 16 inches, so you'll be able to bring your laptop with you, and it's water repellent as well. So pretty awesome. It talks to both iPhone and Android software. So that one, it's gonna run you $200, but pretty awesome features.
I'm having trouble with that one.
I well, now I have to return it. I thought that had your name written all over it, so I bought two of them, one for the office and one for your house.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you really appreciate it. Um, so beyond the wearables, we'll look at some of the home theater options that we have: TVs, things that go with your TV, and things for your home theater options here. So pretty awesome. I like this one, the Roku streaming stick. If you're looking for the simplest way to upgrade your TV, the streaming stick is the way to go. So it's USB powered. What's awesome about this is you can actually bring it with you wherever you go. It's going to save your apps. It's going to save all the normal TV that you like within it. So if you're going to visit a relative or you're taking a vacation somewhere, it should connect to most of the TVs in your vehicles as well. So if you have something that your kids really like to watch while you're on a long road trip, you plug up that USB and it's supposed to be able to talk to that TV in your car. And so you bring all the stuff with you that you want. You never have to leave home without your Murder She Wrote or Teletubbies, and it's only $50, so not bad at all. Google Chromecast has a new Chromecast update, and this is the first time in actually quite a few years, I think about 3 years, since Google has really refreshed and rethought the Chromecasting. It's still super compact. It'll really it operates entirely off of your phone, so you can drive it. You don't really need a remote. You can use your phone at wherever you're at to do that. It comes in with different apps that you can save to it. It includes a remote control, and it's only $50. One of the things that people really like about this is it is actually going to be voice activated now. So you can use Google Assistant to change the channel, to go to your favorite show. And it actually supports a lot of the game streaming that Stadia does as well. And I don't know what Stadia is, but I'm guessing the gamers out there do. And so all of that for about $50, and it's super small, compact, pretty cool option. So you want to beef up the sound in your house, in your gaming room and your TV room. Vizio has this sound system that's $250, but it has an awesome big boost in the sound setup. It offers you 5.1 surround sound. It's actually got 15 feet worth of cables, so you can position most everything wherever you would like. And then it comes with satellite speakers as well that will connect wirelessly. The subwoofer itself is wireless, so you can put it wherever you'd like in your room and have an awesome surround sound experience. The Dolby Atmos audio is kind of the number one in the name in the game, but it's very expensive. So for at $250 right now, people are loving this. It gives you that 3D surround sound in whatever room you hook it up in. And so you have all these devices. Well, how do you stop from having 50 different remotes to control everything? Well, Logitech Harmony is, and this is called the companion. It actually makes it super easy from basically one device. So you have thousands of device or 50 devices in your house. You can put them all into this companion, which will allow you to interact with all of them. So imagine you got your TV, your Roku, your Chromecast. Maybe you want to cast from your laptop or something like this. It'll do it all. And what's pretty cool is they talk about you can actually save presets. So if you have any home automation as well, let's say lighting or ambiance features in your house, they can plug into this. And so you go to set your football game on, it knows there's a football game. It's going to set up your whole room for that football feel. So maybe for, David, it's got the LSU theme song automatically just playing on a little speaker in the background with purple and gold lights going on and
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Like it.
Yeah. And I mean, I think they have a Alabama one too, if you wanted that, David.
Yeah. Yeah. It probably will break immediately. But yeah. I know mine would
Yeah.
against the wall.
Against the wall. So it does come with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, infrared. You can connect Google, Apple, Amazon, home automation. it really it boasts that it can connect to anything that you have that's kind of an automation tool in your house. So that's a pretty cool one, pretty cool feature. We're going to get into some of the laptops and tablets that are out this year, some of the ones with some of the best reviews. They have the new Apple iPad that's an eighth generation. This is your entry level iPad, but it's gotten quite a bit better. It does have a newer processor that's supposed to be really fast. It talks with all of your Apple devices, no problem, and it does have an improved battery life. So what's a little bit new about this is besides the insides, it does have a 10.2-inch screen, and it comes in at only 330 bucks for an iPad, which I mean, I guess I haven't looked lately, but I believe the other iPads are quite expensive. And this is your mid-range kind of iPad where it's going to do all the things that you want. Still comes with the camera and all those good features, um, and it's not going to break your bank account. Uh, it does actually talk to some of the Android apps, which is something new that Apple is doing this year. And so be sure to get one of those if you like your iPads. Next up, we got the Amazon Fire HD 8, and this is coming in at 90 bucks. You can actually upgrade it to if you pay 105 bucks, there's going to be no ads, no advertisements on anything you're watching. Uh, a huge feature that they're pushing on this is the Zoom calls. You can make Zoom calls with this little tablet. So I think it's great for those of us that are out and about. You know, maybe you're like we're in a business group, so maybe you're doing kind of an on-site showcasing over Zoom. It's going to be great portable to show others what you're doing in your room, what you got going on around you, or it's just easy to throw into your backpack and use whenever you need. Um, it's got 20% more battery life than last year. It's 30% faster, they say, and it actually has the 10-inch screen as well. So it's a pretty bit feature intense for 100 bucks. You're not really going too bad on this. What's the so another thing to note here, the Fire 7 Kids tablet, which is around the same price, 100 bucks. Well, what they did this year is they offered a 2-year free replacement on the kids version. So no, and they say no matter how it gets broken, you got 2 years to send it back, and they'll give you a free replacement. Awesome for all of those kids out there that like to be rough with their electronics. Uh, Dell has released a XPS 13 laptop that's affordable. It's supposed to have all the features that you're going to need, a 13-inch screen. It comes with a good speakers. So if you're doing any Zoom calls, you'll be able to hear everyone. It's got a fast processor inside of it. And it's got, so XPS has been around for, I think, over 15 years, the brand name of Dell XPS. So it's got all of those years packed in of knowledge and engineering inside of this. Comes out just under $1,000 for that one. So good home laptop for people out there. The Apple MacBook Air, everybody kind of knows that name. It does have a new improved keyboard that has lighting features. It has some smart intuitive technology there. And they made the price a lot better this year. It's just under $1,000 as opposed to the $1,500 you would pay last year. And it's incredibly light, which the MacBook Airs are known for, and you'll be able to bring it pretty much wherever you need. So a big one for the Apple lovers out there. And then if you have anyone in your family that's really into gaming, wants a good gaming laptop, you can spend a little extra, looking at about $1,100 here, and you'll get this Asus Zephyrus G14 that has a really fast processor, but also has the latest NVIDIA graphics processing unit in it. So all of those game lovers out there will be able to support most of the games they want with that graphics processor. And another good thing about this laptop is it's only 3.5 pounds, where a lot of the other gaming laptops are going to be over 5 pounds in weight. So easy to carry with you. Uh, some people don't like the fact it does not have a camera, but for gamers, they still really like this option here. Uh, and last, we're going to just take a peek at some of the accessories you can get for your computers and for your phones. So these are some of the cool accessories that will kind of make your life a little bit easier. This is one that I definitely like, and it is the Logitech multi-device keyboard. So, you know, writing an email on your phone or your tablet can be pretty annoying. It's so small, it's tough. So this Bluetooth keyboard can actually make it so you can type on your phone or your device. It's got that cool little slot there where you can put your device in it. So it's stationary, and you can go ahead and type whatever you need up. It props your device up by holding it there. It has a number pad at the top, so you can do numbers as well. And it's only 35 bucks. So that's a solid investment, I think, especially if you do get that iPad and you want to use it without the keyboard, for 35 bucks, that's a great investment there. Uh, Another backpack we wanted to showcase here. This is the Bionic Computer Backpack. And the search for the perfect backpack is usually never ending. But the InCase's recent collaboration with Bionic has produced this super sleek, solid contender for the best backpack out there.
Did you
So
come up with that on your own?
yeah, I'm not even reading anything right now. This is all just from the top of my head.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. This bag is actually made out of recycled coastal plastic. So plastic they pulled out of the sea. So it's a great cause. Each backpack is actually made up of about 26 plastic bottles. And so it's a great person for those out there who really like to be into recycling and reuse. It's a great cause. It's like I said, it's got a smooth kind of touch to it with the soft fabric. It does have quite a few pockets that you can put all your stuff in, and it will hold a 16-inch laptop in there without a problem. And so that's a pretty cool, stylish backpack coming in at around 100 bucks right there. Um, and you're saving the environment at the same time. Uh, I like this one. I'd really like to give this one a test. This is a Evolver adjustable laptop stand. It's a stand that you can see in the picture there. It does break down super small. It's aluminum alloy, so it's really lightweight, but it folds out easily and supports whatever size laptop you have on there. And it says it can support a laptop of up to 15 inches and up to 35 pounds of weight. So I don't really know any laptops that are 35 pounds, but I'm sure 15 years ago there was one that you could use. So this will support a 15-year-old laptop, no problem. Um, and you carry it with you. There's 6 different angles you can use that adjust it, adjust up and down, and you can also prop up kind of if you have a tablet, anything like that, it does the same for that. And it's only 20 bucks. So pretty cool little gadget gizmo there. I like this one. It's a gimbal. Now, gimbal, for those out there that don't know, if you're taking with your camera or something, if you're taking film, the gimbal will actually keep your phone or camera steady no matter how much you're moving back and forth. So it's a cool feature. It rotates 360 degrees. It's got touch features in the hand there. And so this is for all of you videographers out there. If you have someone in your life that likes to shoot some high-end video, this will make it super simple for them. It does control all of those features. So if you need to turn it left, right, upside down, whatever you want, it's all at the press of a button. And it does, it's got 15 hours of battery life. It's compact. You can bring it with you. It does have a zoom feature, so you can even have your iPhone zoom in when you need it. And this is 150 bucks, but for a gimbal, that's actually a pretty darn good price. And
Yeah, that's pretty
so
cool.
DJI is actually a big name in the drone market. So they've done quite a bit. You have a huge name backing a very good priced product. And we also got this Samsung T7 SSD portable storage device here. So a lot of us have had portable hard drives in the past, and they come with what's called a spinning drive. It doesn't have a solid state drive in it a lot of times. This one comes with a solid state drive that's souped up, so it has even faster writing speeds, and it can actually handle transporting 4K videos back and forth without an issue. And it's small, compact. It's only 170 bucks for a terabyte of space, which isn't bad. Um, you can get it with a cool touch finger sensor that allows you to do some of the features on there, but you're going to pay an extra 50 bucks for that. So I don't think it's that cool. But a great go-to storage device for a terabyte of solid state that you can keep in your pocket. We have these tile essentials, and now these are for the people in your life that lose all their stuff. So this is a great, a great way to help them track down the things that they lose. You'll get 4 different trackers in this, and it's waterproof, Bluetooth technology. It definitely it still stores all of the information about the locations it's been, and it will connect straight to your iPhone, your computer, whatever you need. Comes with some cool little keychains, so you can put it on your backpack. You can put it to really whatever you want. It does also come with some stickers where you can adhere it to other devices if it doesn't have a strap or something to connect to. And you can track it with not only your iPhone and your computer, but Alexa and the Google Assistant actually sync up with this as well. So for me, I've actually secretly put one of these on David, so I know where David is at all times, because I want to be a good employee. So I really want to make sure that he's staying productive and, staying on task. So there's one of these hidden on his body right now, and it only cost me $70. Last but not least, and I appreciate everybody for hanging in there with me. I know I've been doing a lot of talking, but I'm really trying to get ideas out there for anyone you might have in your life. So I looked all over the place. The Amazon Echo Dot is a great Bluetooth speaker. It does have the Amazon connectivity with it, so you can connect it to all of your Alexa devices, all of your Amazon devices. It's perfect for those tiny desk concerts that you want to have. So the sound is supposed to be really good. It's not the best out there, but what they lack in the sound quality, they make up for with what it integrates with. So you're going to have Spotify, Apple Music, uh, all of the Alexa apps, all within this. It does come with a weather forecasting feature, and you can actually get it to interact with other smart devices in your home. So a home intercom system, you could have it come over this speaker so that anywhere in the house you have your Echo Dot. You'll know if someone's at the door. You can talk back and forth through that intercom without a problem. And then it does have, let's see here, it's got a new shape to it that people really like. And then for $50 for a Bluetooth speaker, it's coming in at a good price. And it's got the Amazon Alexa capabilities with it. So that's it for our tech gifts of the future for 2020. Like I said, I went all over the entire galaxy in the Millennium Falcon. It was rough, but I found all of these cool gadgets, hopefully to inspire you, hopefully to, one of them hit home for someone you don't quite have a gift idea for yet.
Cool. Do you mind if I add a few that I found?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I
All
only took
right.
up half of the time. But go ahead.
That's all right. Yeah. So here's one that you may be interested in. Um, go ahead and share my screen here. All right.
Ooh.
You seeing that? It's only
Wow.
$4,000. $4,000.
Holy
Uh,
cow.
yeah. The Mandalorian season 2 full costume. Now it's just the pre-order because that's season 2. So I don't know if they have a season 1, but that's taking Halloween to a whole nother level. I don't see that they're giving you a discount just because we went past Halloween here last week. But anyway, thought you
Well,
might like that one.
I'm going to sell my car and get that instead.
And if you get the rocket boosters, you don't need the car. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Perfect.
This one's pretty cool. So this is actually the Mario Kart Live Home Circuit Mario set. So this is a little Mario Kart. You can hook it if you happen to have a Nintendo Switch, or if you're getting a Nintendo Switch for your little ones or yourself. This is a little car. You can set up a course right there in your house with all the parts and pieces. And then with augmented reality, you can actually have Mario Kart in your house. That'd be
Wow.
pretty cool. And they have a Mario set and a Luigi set. That's there on Amazon.
That's neat.
Here's a cool one. So this is the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. This is a little mini, and it's preloaded. It connects directly with HDMI to your TV. It comes preloaded with 30 games on it, including some of the old ones you had to have: Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Pac-Man, all those. So that's a pretty good one if you want to go retro there. And then this one is really cool. It is a useless box, and basically what you do is you see the switch here. When you flip the switch, a little electronic finger, you can see it there. The box will open up and flip the switch back. And that's all it does. That's why they call it the useless box. I don't know. It's still rated 4 stars with 115 ratings. That means some people have bought it. I guess because you can get it in different colors. That's probably the biggest thing. However, if you're just looking for off the wall stuff, I've got to tell you guys about this is why I'm broke.com. Go check that out. There are the just most useless, cool things on this website. Some of them are inappropriate, so I'm not going to scroll through the page here. You can do that at your own leisure there. So
Well,
anyway,
look at that.
a
That
few that
one,
I'm
that one long distance friendship lamps. Wow. I need that. Only $170.
there
And
you go.
I could have a shared long distance friendship lamp with someone.
Yeah, and I think that I think it uses quantum physics, quantum entanglement to work. I think that's how it works. So
All
yeah,
right.
we do have a few comments here on Facebook as well. First of all, thank you to David Brin. So the astronaut that you opened up the story on, that's
Oh yeah.
Alyssa Carson. And she is a 17-year-old that is training to become one of the first humans on Mars. And she's already started her training So yeah, Alyssa Carson, 17 years
Yeah,
old.
on the tip of my tongue. Thank you, David.
Yep, yep. We also will do. He wants a Toad Mario Kart there. So
Oh,
I don't see that one's available. I see a Luigi and a Mario. Maybe you can put in a special order there for Toad. And so yeah, there we go. Let's see if we got anything else. Guys, if y'all want to jump in, whatever you have seen that you like this Christmas, feel free to jump in. Which one did y'all like the most?
anybody? I don't want to have to call names, but I'm going to call names.
They're all on thisiswhyimbroke.com now.
Hey, Bridget.
Okay, you showed the Samsung watch.
Yes.
I actually bought the Samsung 4S, which is the upgrade to the 3 that you showed. Within a week, it was broken.
Oh,
So now I have a Garmin and love it.
okay. This is
Good to
great
know.
information.
Yeah, the button popped off, like the button at the top where you would change the activity. It just came off one day. The spring broke on it and it came off. And I'd actually gotten it at Costco. They have a ton of them at Costco. And they're like, I don't know, $200, $220 with the member discount. But it was not worth it because I'm telling you, it wasn't even 7 days and the button popped off. And I was not doing anything crazy. I hadn't even run with it yet. So anyway, I ended up getting the Garmin and the Vivo Active 4S. I love it.
Okay. Oh, well, there we go. A
Vivo Active 4S.
user proven device for all those out there. David, we did get a text saying someone asked a question on Facebook. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
we've got a question from Trey Truitt, and he is wondering about the Chromebooks. Do you have a Chromebook that you like in particular, one that you would recommend, or do you have any insight on that?
I do not have any insight on that. I would have to look a little bit deeper. What about you, David? Do you know?
Well, I mean, I'm always a fan of the Lenovo's Tray. I don't remember. I know you had a Chromebook that we had set up at some point. I don't remember if that was a Lenovo or not, but I'm always a fan of the Lenovo products just because they tend to hold up pretty well. So that's where I generally would go. Let's see if I can get these comments to pop up. We've got comments pouring in, and now I can't get. Here we go. No, see y'all. Here we go. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, Trey has an Asus. Yeah, and Will Do definitely likes the spatula ninjas the best. That seems to be his choice.
Awesome. The string theory is really good too. This has been good. This has been good. David, did you have a favorite? Something that caught your eye?
Favorite out of all of them. Let me think. I kind of like the toys the best, and I noticed you had a twinkle in your eye when you were talking about the toys too. Yeah, even better than the electronics. I think that paper airplane thing is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
That was probably one of my top ones as well. How awesome. And then I like that little keyboard for, I do not like typing on my phone. So if I could just plop it in there and use that keyboard, I think that would be pretty nice.
Yeah. Trey is now asking any recommended Bluetooth headphones. Jim, do you have any preferences? I can kind of talk about the two that I've used here.
Well, so for headphones for work and for interacting on the phone, these Plantronics that we have are amazing. They do noise canceling. They pick up the audio perfectly. It's got buttons on the side so I can turn up my volume. I can answer the phone. I can press pause or press play on what I'm listening to. And it syncs up with my iPhone too without an issue. So I think they've been great.
Yeah, that's the Plantronics BT600. That's the ones that we're using there.
They do
I,
get a little uncomfortable after a couple of hours.
Yeah, I've noticed that after a few hours, especially when you take them off after you've been wearing them for a few hours, you feel it in your ears. But
Yeah.
the battery life's been great though. I've been super impressed. You can sit here all day listening to music, doing things on Zoom calls, Teams calls, whatever, and battery lasts all day. I have not run out of battery when I remember to put it back on its charger.
Yeah. Yep. I totally recommend them.
Yeah, I've got the Jabra 75T, which is the latest version of the Jabra. So I just got these last week. They were on sale at Costco, $50 off. Although it looks like they're on sale on Amazon now as well, for maybe $60 off. They're good so far. I think I like the over the ear headphones better, honestly. For the sound quality is a little bit better, and I get some head echo in these. The reason that I got these really is more for being able to travel. The, these headphones, they are huge to put in my backpack.
Yeah.
Even if it is made from used C plastic. These are still a little bit big to fit into that backpack. So I like the Jabras because they're good quality. They fit in the ear very nice, and they're easy to tote with me. So. And
Yeah.
Trey is asking for some links to these products. So yeah, we can throw some links up there. We'll get to that here after a while.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and respond back in those comments with some of the links and best places to purchase them at. But yeah, it's been pretty fun looking at all the new stuff, realizing that the trends that I had growing up 20 years ago are the same trends that toys are doing today. We got a new version of the Furby and a new version of a Tamagotchi. Just
Yeah,
crazy.
those may be even more important with the lockdowns from COVID and pandemics and everything else. Hey, you've got interactive toys there with you, so
Yeah.
the kids still have something to interact with.
There you go. There you go. Well, that's about wraps up our time for today. If we had any last minute questions or comments, I'll go ahead. You can unmute yourself, come on in, or hit us on the Facebook real quick. Give it a few seconds. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out and for supporting Chill with Jim. We always have fun. We really appreciate the support and that you guys come on and spend an hour with us. It means a lot to us. Any of those gifts, well, let me speak for David. The Barbie astrophysiology one, astrophysicist one, is top on his list. So if you can get that for him, let me know
Look,
where you're getting it from.
I tell you what, I'm a stargazing geek. So yeah, I mean, that's cool too. I'm right along with Barbie. She and I can sit out and look at the stars. It's fine.
Well, maybe I'll just have to find that shirt that she's wearing for you. So
It's a pretty cool shirt.
It is. Yeah. So hopefully you've come up with some good ideas. Thank you, Bridget, for the comment on the watch. Now we know there's a possibility that does break. What do we got in store for us next week, David?
Yeah, so we're going to stay kind of on the gadget, the gadget train or whatever you want to call it, next week. we're going to be talking about how to get more done even with your hands tied behind your back. So we're going to be talking about productivity and using the voice activated devices, programs, that sort of thing. How can you use them? Maybe dictation, maybe to get things done with your smart house. We're going to be talking about how to get things done with just your voice, no hands necessary.
Awesome. 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 Great topic. And so we hope you all join us next week. We did put the link down there so you can go ahead and pre-register. And remember, any of these that you want to catch, go back and review. We do have them on our YouTube page, so feel free to check it out and subscribe. That would be awesome. And we, again, thank you for coming out to this episode of Chill with Jim, and we will see you next time. Same chill time, same chill network.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks.